The largest secret of watchmaking? The watches that Seiko has been secretly creating that embarrass their prices have more than a century to develop, and even to this day, the other members of the industry have not figured out how to prevent it. The GPS Solar Astron technology to hand-finish Prospex divers, Seiko engineers timepieces with their movements, finishing and design that are truly making the Swiss luxury brands very nervous. This video discloses 10 Seiko watches that provide great luxury appearance and actual professional functionality at prices not so large as those of grand luxury. Let us see what watches that charge exorbitant Swiss prices appear to be. Number 10. Seiko SRPD46K1 Prospex 200M. Automatic diver shows that being able to dive to 200M and looking like a beautiful watch do not need the salary of a professional diver. This watch has a bold dial design with glowing indices and hands that provides immediate underwater readability in any depth setting. The 200-meter water-resistant certification supports the Prospex name with the actual professional diving capacity instead of a cosmetic water resistance. The automatic movement is continuous, and the motion on the wrist moves the watch, which charges it forever without battery or solar panels. Dive enthusiasts and collectors regularly pose questions to users and assume that this is in a much higher price range due to the quality of its build and the implementation of the dial alone. The unidirectional bezel also clicks with nice, precise clicks, just like luxury dive watches that are many times more expensive. The automatic movement has been decorated, and you can see it through the exhibition case back, which serves as a bonus to the eye each time you take off the watch. Watch enthusiasts praise this as the diving watch that annihilates the point of spending more. The SRPD46K1 is the winner when it only costs this little to have the capability of 200-meter diving and automatic movement quality. Number 9. Seiko SSA343J1 Presage Power Reserve Ice Blue. The SSA343J1 halts dialogue that Ice Blue dial is the only thing that people forget to inquire how much anything costs. The watch has a spectacular ice blue sunburst dial, which changes radically between a silver and deep blue with the angle and the source of light hitting the watch. The indicator of power reserve is a welcome complication at a place on the dial that makes sense and looks very pretty. The automatic movement installed in-house is used to provide the decorated finishing that is seen through the exhibition case back very well. Users complain of strangers who have assumed it to be a Grand Seiko or a top luxury Swiss dress watch without even giving it a second thought. The case size of 40.8 mm fits well into a dress watch that can be comfortably worn during the long wearing periods. The polished hands and applied indices have three-dimensional depth that dress watches at such a price do not often aspire to. The leather belt and strap give added warm, classic flair to the sleek package. The SSA343J1 has continually received acclaim by watch lovers as the dress watch that has Swiss pricing appearing as a mere fairy tale. At this price, the Presage wins when the ice blue sunburst finishing and power reserve complication is as low. Number 8. Seiko Prospex SRPC91K1 Blue Dial Adventurous Blue and Bold. The SRPC91K1 puts all its plans on its face and provides support to all of them. The present case is a deep blue dial on a turtle case design that has emerged as one of the most popular and iconic designs of a modern dive watch collection. The 200-meter waterproofing takes care of serious underwater operations, and the automatic movement provides the mechanical heartbeat that can never be offered by battery-operated watches. The unidirectional rotates on the bezel with authoritative clicks, giving a message of true tool watch quality at a glance. According to users, the enthusiasts of dive watches and vintage collectors always assume that it is 2 to 3 times its real price depending on the case finishing and dial depth only. The Lumibright Index and hands coating offers an extremely low-light readability similar to that of professional dive watches. The 4R35 movement is visible as it beats the exhibition case back, providing a mechanical theater reward to the owner each time. Collectors all over the world commend SRPC91K1 as the Blue Dial dive watch that has shown that Seiko knows more about desire than those that cost a lot more. Turtle case aesthetics and the authentic 200-meter diving capability at this price make the SRPC91K1 a winner. Number 7. Seiko Astron SSE045J1 Black Watchmen. The SSE045J1 Astron makes GPS Solar timekeeping appear as dramatic as it is. In this watch, there is a GPS satellite synchronization that draws the best possible time signal on Earth and auto-corrects itself anywhere on the Earth under open sky, and all it takes is one manual adjustment. The GPS charging system can be charged by the sun, and it drives the movement and GPS receiver forever, two technologies that luxury GPS watches can hardly charge enough to provide. The blackouted case and dial develops an authoritative, sneaky kind of look, expressing both serious technology and serious intent. Users note that technology professionals and watch enthusiasts across the board make an assumption that this is a high-end smart tool watch with a committed luxury brand. This is a great fit to those who travel a lot internationally, as the world time function shows local time in various time zones at the same time. Its titanium construction provides high-quality, lightweight comfort that cannot be achieved by the steel sports watches. The SSE045J1 was hailed by watch collectors as the GPS Solar watch that transforms satellite timekeeping to be available to anyone interested. With GPS satellite accuracy and solar power in a titanium case at this cost, the Astron prevails. Number 6. Seiko SRPB43 Presage. Automatic, the watch that challenges everything you ever thought about what inexpensive watchmaking can possibly offer. This watch has a beautiful cocktail-themed dial on a layered finish dial that delivers incredible depth of look that entirely alters personality as the day progresses in its light conditions. The automatic movement that is in-house can be seen beating in the exhibition case at the back, with the decorated finishing that goes to the Swiss brands at several times the cost of the movement. The indices applied provide three-dimensional presence in the dial not fully realized in photographs. Users keep on reporting that even those who have been in the game long enough and the fashion-aware professionals will put this in a totally different pricing bracket. The 40.5mm case presents the ideal proportions of the dress watch that fits beautifully under suit sleeves without compromising. The day-date complication is an added practical feature to the beautiful package without interfering with the sophisticated dial makeup. The real leather strap is part of a complete package that projects much more expensive than it actually is at each and every look. The SRPB43 is hailed by watch lovers everywhere as the dress automatic that serves to reveal Swiss prices as farce. With a cocktail dial finishing costing this low, and the quality of its in-house automatic movement being so low, Presage wins. Number 5. Seiko Prospex SPB077J1 is both a respectable and a respectable watch at the same time. The watch is powered by a Hibiet in-house movement of 8L35 with a beating of 36,000 vibrations per hour with a high precision in sweep hand movement and smooth motion of the hand, which is a premium feature that luxury brands of the dive watch brand would charge a lot of premium to provide. The 200-meter waterproofing is combined with a unidirectional ceramic bezel insert, which is resistant to scratching and fading due to intense underwater activity over a period of years. The dial finishing is of depth and quality level to put this watch visually far above its price. Professional divers and the true watch enthusiasts are reported by users to pause and look at this watch with that same awe-filled look. The LumaBright Lume application on indexes and hands offers excellent low-light visibility to the true professional dive standards. The screw-down crown is watertight when used under actual diving conditions and not under the casual exposure to water. Watch enthusiasts have continued to laud the SPB077J1 to be the professional diver that made the high beat movement at Seiko, worthy of being placed among the movements at half the price. In the case of Hibiet accuracy and quality of the bezel with this price, the SPB077J1 prevails. Number 4. The SRPC44 has one of the most revered heritage tails on its wrist, and it tells that tale at a price that means everyone can enjoy it. This watch is the legendary sumo design using a deep, richly finished dial and large proportional case presentation that is sure to convey seriousness in a dive watch even at the other end of the room. The 200-meter of water resistance and screw-down crown provide professional underwater performance that the audacious outside suggests and the engineering inside satisfies. The automatic motion uses the wrist energy to power the watch, and no more battery issues. Watch historians and diving enthusiasts have been observed by users saying that the SRPC44 has more authentic watchmaking heritage per dollar than virtually any other competitor in the market today. The Hardlex crystal shields the gorgeous dial during real-life demanding usage without having to incur the premium prices of the sapphire crystal. The weight and finish provided by the solid stainless steel bracelet punch much higher than the price of the watch-on-wrist feel alone. The SRPC44 Sumo is universally acclaimed by watch collectors as a heritage dive watch that no iconic design should incur an iconic price. In a contest where Sumo heritage styles and 200-meter automatic ability cost this little, the SRPC44 emerges victorious. Number 3. Seiko SBXC109 Astron GPS Solar. The whole Swiss industry had spent decades demanding enormous spending. The SBXC109 Astron provides GPS solar perfection at a price that puts that argument to the test. This watch has the next-generation GPS solar technology that is synchronized with the satellite signals within a short time of 3 seconds, and this has provided it with the accuracy that even the atomic clocks will be proud of. This is the final watch that you will ever have to wind, charge traditionally, or set manually, as the solar charging system can convert any source of light into power. The titanium case feels light on the wrist that cannot be matched by any stainless steel sports watches at any cost. Users mention experienced watch enthusiasts and tech experts who, upon learning what the SBXC109 can actually do, have a hard time believing the price. The world time clock is an indicator that shows all the time zones of the world, and this is updated immediately when you step outside with the help of satellite signals. The dial finishing has a level of refinement that is immediately known and felt without question by the Grand Seiko collectors. Watch lovers all over the globe applaud the SBXC109 as the GPS solar watch that has made satellite timekeeping a reality of all. The Astron wins when 3-second GPS synchronization and titanium building could cost this little. Number 2. Seiko 5 Sports Limited Edition Automatic. The silver medal is the watch that completely flipped the whole entry-level automatic world upside down. The Seiko 5 Sports Limited Edition is a watch on which scarcity is both a virtue and price is a non-issue at the same time. This timepiece will include a limited edition dial treatment, which includes color combinations and finishing details that will make the Seiko 5 Sports platform a true collector item the moment it stops being produced. The automatic movement provides hacking and hand-winding capabilities similar to sports watches at a much higher price. The sports bracelet is a unified case wrist flow that is coherent and left everyone baffled the first time touching this watch. According to users, limited edition collectors and daily watch lovers fight over the same watches, and the secondary market prices are often higher than the retail ones, which luxury brands strive their hardest to create unnaturally. The rotating bezel is mechanically satisfying and contributes the tool watch functionality to sports watch design. The 100-meter water resistance is not hesitant to deal with actual sporting use. Seiko 5 Sports Limited Editions are the rave product among watch collectionists all over the world, and the rare piece that proves that even inexpensive watches, one may create the buzz and the real demand at the same time. The Seiko 5 Sports beats when it is limited edition desirability and automatic sports watch quality at this price. Number 1. Seiko SSC813 Prospex Solar Chronograph is the sole evidence that even the highest level of professional solar chronograph can be offered to the absolutely everyone. This watch has a Prospex-grade solar chronograph motion providing accuracy in timekeeping, and a stopwatch with an ability to run totally and indefinitely on light power. The daring dial design is instantly read as an earnest tool watch chronograph with a level of depth and finish that competes with Swiss solar chronographs that cost several times more. The tachymeter bezel provides the speed measurement ability that makes the whole specification of the sports chronograph professional. The stainless steel case has brushed and polished surfaces which are finished with a quality that still awes even those who find out the price later. Users note that even professional sportsmen, motorsport fans, and professional collectors assume that the SSC813 is featured in a price range that is far higher than it really is. The 100-meter waterproofing is able to withstand tough outdoor and aquatic conditions, supporting the Prospex name with the real ability and not ornamental toughness. The pushers have a high degree of accuracy and satisfying feedback that is of the caliber of the Swiss brands that are costly to provide. All viewers everywhere and without exception applaud the SSC813 as perhaps the finest value solar chronograph in the world today. A watch that blends the tradition of Prospex, solar ease, and chronograph accuracy in one unit at a price that leaves all Swiss rivals feeling uncomfortable. At a price this low, with the proven ability of professional solar chronograph, Prospex-grade capability, and breathtaking sports watch design, the Seiko SSC813 Prospex Solar Chronograph is the only watch that can perform like $1 million watch at a price that is half that amount.